behind me is a large basalt bubble here on the Snake River Plain, and this is known as the Wilson Butte Cave. It's some of the earliest evidence of human habitation of North America, and it belongs to an ancient culture that is genetically tied with a much later Fremont culture. Now, what we know from this cave is that the Snake River Plain stretched up further to show some of the earliest petroglyphs in North America. But down here we have an evidence of a society which lived in this cave to hunt buffalo. It's believed this was a buffalo hunting camp. And although it goes back 10,000 years for sure, they have found a bone that dates to about 15,000 years with human tool marks on it. So we know it goes back to some of the earliest people. Now, these are the ancient descendants of the Fremont culture. And when you go back this far, it's fascinating for me to think about the individual tribes and religions associated with this, but all we have is a general guesstimate. And the Fremont culture covered most of Utah and little bits of Idaho and Nevada and even a little bit of North Arizona. But the Fremont culture, the Navajo believed, were the people who lived in the region before the flood. And they were contemporary with the Anasazi culture, which lived to the east of the Navajo, which were called the ancient enemies, the people who live in what is now New Mexico. And so these cultures must have been descended from much earlier people up here on the Snake River Plain. I do actually think that the opening that we were standing on top of caved in recently, or was kind of closed off to tourists. And I mean, if it was, good on them, because that's super ancient history.